Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. Today we're going to have a bit of mobile fun. That's right, we're going to be checking out a mobile miner and also a nice little mobile game which can earn you some real crypto. So keep watching. Okay guys, so before we get into this, I'm just going to apologize. Basically, I recorded this video and after 35 minutes, I suddenly realized that when I played it back, there was no sound on it. So what I'm going to do is try and do a voiceover on the video, basically, and just sort of explain it as we go through. Okay, so let's start off. Again, I do apologize if it goes all awry and it sounds terrible or looks terrible, but I'll do my best. Okay, so basically what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at two mobile programs. We're going to be looking at the Electroneum mobile mining program, and we're also going to be looking at Crypto Miner, which is a mobile game, but you actually earn Tron coins through it, or in the game they're referred to as horror coins, but that's basically because the game is made by Horror Games, but the actual coin is Tron. Tron, the actual coin that we earn is Tron. Okay, so so here is the Electroneum miner. So basically the idea behind this was Electroneum came up with this with the idea for it to be distributed through third world countries such as South Africa, I believe Turkey's now got it, Venezuela, all those places where the economy is just not great. And basically in those countries, cryptocurrency is is pretty much taken over as a local currency because like I say, the economy is shot, the currencies are not worth a lot, and basically people are using cryptocurrency, such as in Venezuela. Dash is actually one of the most used currencies in Venezuela, basically because of what's happened with their economy there. It's basically just fell flat on its arse. So Electroneum came up with this idea, and they actually brought out this as a mining platform. Both of these, this miner and the crypto miner, are both available for download from the Google App Store, and the Electroneum miner that we're looking at here is also available for download from the Apple Store. As always, all links will be in the description, so check them out. Also as well, I'm going to put a couple of earlier videos in there in case you want to look back so you can see the progression of the games, of me playing it, and also obviously as the miner and how it has changed. Okay, so basically, as you can see here, I currently have 30 ETN available, or that I have mined, and when I get to 100 ETN, that will then automatically be put into my wallet. The 2 days and 20 hours here is what is available left to me as mining time. When that gets down to 0, that miner will basically switch off. So the point of the extend button is that then allows you to click that and extend it to, as it says here, a maximum of 7 days. The big thing I really like with Electroneum is the fact that they have basically set out to create an ecosystem where, unlike a lot of coins such as Bitcoin, and other coins that have come on to the scene since, most of them are just coins, or Ethereum being slightly different because that can be used in many ways for building stuff, everything from programs to games and stuff like that, but most of these coins are released as a currency because I think basically people just follow suit in the way of BTC. But what Electroneum have done is they actually want to set out and create an ecosystem. So the point is like I say, is in a lot of third world countries. That look, they even created a mobile phone. I believe it was called the M1. It was about the first phone that was released onto the market with a built-in crypto wallet, and basically the mining system was just sort of set up straight away. It was there ready for you, mining coins. But also what they've done is that the M1 was very cheap and aimed at a low cost market. It wasn't, it was not flashy. It wasn't like the Samsungs or anything else like that came after that had crypto wallets built in. It was a very low cost wallet, but like I say, the whole point is it was geared to people in third world countries to try and get them some kind of currency that they could do something with, whether it be by like it says here at the bottom, you could purchase top-ups for your mobile phone. You could use Electroneum to go and top up your mobile phone so you had airtime. You could trade it in for groceries at some, not many, but some stores here and there, and this is what they're trying to do, and they're pushing it across sort of like, opening it up to country, a country, and then they'll let it sort of sit and build for a while, and then they'll open it up to another country, after monitoring it and stuff like that, making sure that the people that are using it are getting all the help they can, and that is their mantra, is basically to try and build this ecosystem. Like I said, as you can see there, basically my hours have extended, and obviously it says here that basically even after 23 hours and 59 minutes you can then extend again. So if you want to extend every minute, personally I've got better things to do, but if you want to, you can. But like I say, normally what I'll do is I'll let it run for maybe 5 or so days, then just click extend and let that run for another week. Which is, that is what cloud mining is all about, and that's why a lot of these programs such as Dual Mine, EOBot, all cloud mining works on the exact same principle. It's basically the idea is that it saves costs for you. Yes, you'll shell out a few of your coins for maintenance or electricity fees, but basically you're not paying for electricity fees at home. So as you can see here, I have 711 ETN. The wallet basically works like any normal crypto wallet. You have a pay and you have a receive, and like I say, once that total on the front page you saw, once that gets to 100, that will then automatically be put into here, and then obviously that will then start mining again. Another thing to point out, I don't know if you noticed, but on the front screen it actually said they have around about 233,000 active users. When I first started this, they had less than 100,000 active users. So that just goes to show how the coin is being used and people are using the app to mine it. Okay, so there are a couple of ways if you want to generate more coins. So you have AnyTask here. AnyTask is very much like Fiverr. So basically for people with that are freelancers or some sort of skill, so whether they're artists, web designers, whatever it is, you can go on to AnyTask and you will be paid for your skill or whatever it is you do, but you will be paid in Electroneum. So maybe that's something that will appeal to those of you. There is also a referral program, and obviously if if you guys decide to download, if you can, if you don't, if you want to, feel free. Obviously this is not something I'm forced to, but type in my referral code and then put me as your referrer. Here, this is my referral code here that you can see. I have 8 referrals. So like I say, not everybody, not everybody does it. Thousands of people have watched my videos, and like I say, it's not something I'm telling you have to do, but I would appreciate it and be very thankful if you do. So if you want to scan my QR code you just basically, so you can enter this code here into here, and you can scan my QR code that was just appeared, and that will enter me as your referrer as well. Okay, so moving on, we can check out the stats. So basically what this does, this basically shows you what ETN, how ETN is as a coin. So it gives you basically your changes, your ups, your downs, your highs, your lows, how much is out there on the market. You also got your exchanges if you want to exchange your Ethereum for other coins or even buy Ethereum. When I came in here, they had they had 3 or 4 exchanges, and as you can see now, they have tens of exchanges on here that now deal with their coins. So again, that just goes to show the popularity of their coin. And you can also come into the calculator, and I just clicked on the balance, and 711 coins is worth $2.77. I know it's not a lot, but it's actually, if you look at the price there, it's actually around about the same price as what Doge is. And like I say, in a video I did recently about the currency used for BitTube, that is actually at 1 cent. So that is still higher than this. But again, with these low coins, grab yourself a few hundred or a few thousand while you can, stash them away, and then basically should they build up and become, $1, $2 or even higher, then that's a nice little, like I say, a nice little nest egg there for you. You can go and cash it in, and jobs are good. Okay, so like I said there's your active users. And yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to be said. I've pretty much, it's dead easy. Like I say, to sign up, when I signed up for this, the process was 20 minutes to sign up for it. Now it's 5, because they realized that process was just too long and too big a problem. So anyway, so let's get into crypto miner now. This is crypto idle miner, should we say. As you saw, it's built on Unity, so it's going to be a good game. It is fun, it's very addictive. And also what I like about it is, even when, like it says here, time offline. So I've been away for 20 minutes, and it's basically worked out on, how many miners I have and things like that, what I've earned, and then if you want, you can go and watch a video and you can double that. You don't have to watch the video. These videos, obviously they do pop up, usually when you sort of claim something, or sometimes when you activate something, it will pop up. For me, they're not a massive problem, because it's not like they just pop up randomly, which can be rather annoying when you're in the middle of doing something. But normally it's just like, if you click on like that, I doubled up, so it played a video, and then it will give me twice the amount of currency there. And you'll see throughout this video, as I click on stuff, they'll pop up. But all the other ones I sort of do pause. I just sort of let this run through, so you got an idea of how long a video will be. Some of them are really short, and then some of them are a bit longer. But actually, later on in the video, I will sort of show you that playing the videos or having videos is actually beneficial to you as well. Okay, so basically, for those that don't know, Crypto Idle Miner is very much in the same vein as Roller Coaster Tycoon, SimCity, all those kind of games where you basically start off with nothing and you have to build up some sort of empire. That is exactly how this works. So basically, you start off with one building, which I believe is @hash. And then what you do is you fit that out with miners, with obviously operators, with infrastructure manager, and with a trading manager to obviously sell your coins. And then you build up and build up, and then and then basically, as you can see here, I've got 4 buildings. And this building up here where it says 25 rigs in NeoCrypt, I am so close to actually getting my 5th building. Also as well, something new that popped up over the last month is where that I was just ringing, where it said event. This area here, they have events. You can see they had one for Valentine's. Basically, those events are totally separate from everything else, but what they can do, if you do well in them, they can boost your overall game. So if you get the chance, get into some of those events. They normally go on for a few days or sometimes a week. Just keep going at them and just use that as often as you can. Do well in the event, and then that will boost your whole game. Like I say, so that it is worth doing them events. Like I say, they are just one-offs. But if you do badly in them, it doesn't matter. But if you do well in them, it does make a difference to, like I say, the whole game and how much you're earning and how quickly you're earning as well. Okay, so. We're going to go into NeoCrypt in just a second, and we can go and check out that building. And like I say, that is on the verge of basically being completed, and then I'll be moving on to the next building, which is there. So that'll be, like I say, my 5th building. What I did with this is how I started. I had Ethash and Equihash, and those two I really played a lot to get those two up and running and working well. And then what I found is that you started to earn good coins just from having those 2 buildings. And then obviously because of that, then you could add more miners and stuff like that. And then obviously I got my 3rd building, and then eventually got my 4th building. But from my 3rd building to my 4th building, I actually didn't use it a lot. Okay, so we got a airdrop here, so you can go and watch a video. You'll get an airdrop. They pop up quite regular, so that then already boosts your coins. So we've come back out of that. We've claimed those coins, and then as you can see here, like I say, it works very similar to Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that. So we have here this guy at the top here, he is the trading manager. This guy down here is the infrastructure manager. And then basically what you want to do is you want to come in and claim your ad boosters on all your buildings. That's the first thing I'll do. I'll come in and I'll go into all my buildings and I'll claim my ad booster, because what that will do, that will double your income. As you can see here, it says 4 hours. So if I click on that or take it to the end, that will then put me back up to 24 hours. And then obviously I'm getting double my income for NeoCrypt and all the other buildings. Like I say, you have to do it individually for each building, but it is worthwhile. Okay, so we'll just go back to that in a second. I don't know why I've left this on the screen so long. So as you can see here, these little guys down here, these are the traders. So for those of you that were big followers of Billions, the guy at the top here, I guess he is like Axelrod. And these little guys down here, like I say, they are his traders trying to earn him his billions and building up his mining empire. So you see these little lightning bolts next to these guys. These guys are upgraded. They have been upgraded, so they have these little boosters next to them. And also we get these boosters here. And what they do is you'll click on that one, click on the top one, click on each one of these, and they will then boost your trading for as long as they last. As you can see here, okay, so we're just upgrading the trading manager. We could have taken him at level 17, but we did him up 10 times levels, so then we could boost the infrastructure guy 10 times as well, or nearly there. Okay, so as you can see, these boosters will last. That one will last 1 minute. That lasts 3 minutes. and like I say, that will then just boost the amount of coins you're earning for that amount of time, and the same with the so okay, so we're just upping her rig by 10 times, and I think you'll probably just see me click on the boosts in a second so you can see how they work. Okay, right, so I've clicked on his boost. That's going to last for 4 minutes. I'm going to click on this boost here in just a second, then I'll click on this one. Okay, so the first boost, there you go, that's ticking. That's the money. That's the money booster. So we're doing well there because it is raining money. Okay, so we're hitting this. This is the mining booster. So that starts pumping out. So your miners are basically producing more coins. So it's like an overclock, I guess, for your miners. We're going to hit on the infrastructure manager right there. He gets a lightning bolt. That's going to last for 2 minutes. And then we're going to hit on these miners here, and the next one, and then the next one. And as you can see, each one lasts for a different time. This guy down here, he lasts for 5 minutes. The one above is for 3 minutes, and the one above her, I believe, is like well, for 3 minutes as well. Okay. So every time you've got an arrow above, you can upgrade these. One arrow means that you might have probably up to about 5 or 6 levels you can boost them. If you've got a double arrow, that will normally means that you can boost them by 10 times. And if you've got a triple arrow, that normally means that you can boost them by about 50 times, I think it is. If they get to that triple, they have 3 of these arrows above their little yellow square. Okay, so also as well, you'll see, okay, so you basically get a free chest that I just clicked on there. Every day you can go in, get a free chest, and claim different things. So you can claim boost up cards for your different miners. You can get money. You can get all like in-game money, like up here, and all these things. You can also as well. You can actually claim free cash, but I don't do that this time because I don't want to keep having to pause the video and. But you get the idea. It's come into the shop every day. Get your free cash, get your free box or chest, and then that just gives you those boosts every day. As you can see here, we've got some of these with double arrows on, so they can be boosted to 10 times. But the point is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to claim this last rig. And also I have to activate the air conditioning. And once I do that, that means that I have completed that, and I can then go and claim my my next building. But from that, you'll also get this thing that's called prestige. Now, I'm not quite sure. I talk about it. I'm not quite sure if I talk about it here. When it pops up, I'll explain what that is about. Okay, so here's prestige. What prestige does is basically, if I click on this button, it will send that building back to 0. So it'll get rid of all your miners, all your managers, and everything. And then you have to start building again. But what it does is it actually builds you. When you start building, you're building at a higher level. So everything is basically worth more. Your miners can basically mine faster. Everything is working at a higher level. And then also what it does is it bumps you up to the different leagues, because basically they have a league, and I'm in Platinum League, I believe, at the moment. And by claiming prestige, you can do this on all your buildings. I think on my first 3 buildings I've done that at least twice. On this building I've done it once, But now I'm trying to, like I say, I'm trying to get that last miner and air conditioning um, to basically get my next building. Okay, with this, as you can see here, this is the leaderboard. I'm currently at number 1. The only reason I'm at number 1 is because recently the last few days I've been pushing hard to try and get that building, so therefore I've just really sort of shot up. As you can see there, I've shot up 31 positions from where I was, basically to claim the number 1 spot. And if I stay there, I will gain 1,006 Hora coins, or 1,006 Tron. I think it's a one-to-one exchange. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a one-to-one exchange. But if we scroll right to the bottom, you can see here, even if you're in 50th position, you will still claim something like 298 coins. 45th position, you'll claim 356 coins. Like I say, I am working on the basis that I do believe that it is a one-to-one trade. I've not actually withdrawn my coins at the moment, so I'm not 100% sure. But if it is a one-to-one trade, when we go back, you'll see the amount of coins that I've earned. I'm at nearly 25,000, and currently Tron is trading at 2 cents. So 25,000 times 2 cents, or 2 cents times 25,000, works out to be nearly $500. Like I say, that is me working on the basis that it is a one-to-one exchange. I could be wrong. Anyone obviously know? I've not really checked it out, but obviously if you want to stick a post below the video just to let us know, I will probably just go and check it out now. I haven't even thought about it, I've just made that assumption. But like I say, if it is, then that's nearly, like I say, that's nearly $500 I've earned from this game. Okay, so we are just going to go back in a sec. Okay, so as you can see, accounts, and yeah, and there you go. Look, nearly 25,000 Hora tokens. I probably do need to check out what the exchange rate on that is between Tron and Hora tokens. I can't believe it's a one-to-one exchange. So but we can hope. It would be nice. See, you think, I mean, like I say, even at 2 cents, which is, I mean, that is obviously better than Tubes or Doge, and Electroneum that we've just looked at. But if that is, I mean, the fact that I've, like I say, that I've earned nearly $500, but that is I think it is wishful thinking. But anyway. Like I say, it's a great little game. It's a bit of fun, and the cool thing is that you can play it, and so you can. The way you can do it is you can just leave it running, and it will mine at 100%. You can click the close button, but not actually exit out of it. So you can just click close, and it will run in the background. And that mines at a slightly lower level, or you can actually click exit out, and then that will just switch it off. But like you did see that even when you leave it and then go back, it sort of works out, what you're sort of owed. So obviously as well, as you can see, I have pretty much everything switched off, but you can have music. It does have some cool funky tunes. You've got sound effects. You can put it at high quality. I'm guessing that is the visuals. Personally, I think the quality is pretty good anyway, even on low. Yeah, and like I say, I mean, you can activate all of that if you want to get the notifications and stuff like that. I just decided to switch it all off, and I just use it at like I say, until recently, sorry, excuse me, I actually didn't use it all that lot, or a whole lot. I used to just come in, do a bit now and again, and then sort of, just get myself up in the thing. As you saw there, that was me just doing the exit out, and it just showed you there that you can log off, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot. There's me just upgrading the trader again and upgraded the infrastructure guy, but I couldn't do 10 times. But so there's not a whole lot more I can tell you about it. It is a cool little game. Like I say, I love it. I think it is very addictive. I think the graphics are excellent. Like I say, it does have some cool funky tunes playing if you have it on your headphones or whatever when you're playing. Obviously this can even be played on a Android box, on your TV and stuff like that, if that's how you want to do it, just so you've got a bigger screen. And that, so yeah, so finally you have these, basically when you do your prestige, you will earn skill points, and your skill, you can basically level up like your mining booster, your trading booster. You improve your airdrops. That means that they become more regular. And also as well, this is what I was going to say, the ads that you watch, the videos that you watch, you can actually boost that. So even when you're watching videos like the ads that are on thingy, that will actually earn you more by leveling that up. So like I say, so even though obviously they can be seen as rather irritating, the guys that have developed this game have actually said, well, okay, we know they're irritating, but at least they're giving you sort of a bit of a reward for doing it. Of course, that's how they're making their money, but they give you a bit of a reward for watching them as well. So just bear that in mind. As you see, like I say, as you saw there, I clicked on upgrades. It said coming soon. These guys are always looking to boost stuff and upgrade stuff. So I've got some skill points, so I can boost that. So I'm obviously doing research, as it were. The little scientist guy, mad scientist guy down here is so upgrading my skill. You can click on this watch here, so you watch a video, and what that will do, that will knock 30 minutes off that time there. Or sometimes it'll actually, when you've watched one, another one will pop up, and so you can knock off anything up to an hour of that time. Also, finally, basically you get your little kittens and plants which you can give to your miners, and what that will do, that will basically make them happy. So it keeps them happy at work, and what that does then, boosts their output, so their work rate goes up. So obviously you can give him a cat. That's going to make him happy for 10 minutes. And let's find a plant. So we'll give him a plant. We'll pick the 11-minute one. We'll pick that, and then we'll pop that just there. So that then now boosts his overall harmony or happiness of being at work by 21 minutes. So that's going to boost the output of his miner for 21 minutes. And yeah, so sort of, and that just about covers everything. So obviously those earlier videos that I told you, you can go and check them out if you want. I will put the links in the description, but what I've shown you here pretty much covers everything that you need to know. Also as well, with your cooling fans, make sure you keep them leveled up. Obviously the more miners that you gain, the more heat that is built up in your factory, so you've got to keep your air conditioning good, sucking that hot air out and keeping your miners working at an optimal level. Okay, so I'm going to pretty much leave it there. For those of you that are discovering my channel for the first time and want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, about crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my videos as they come online. Spooky event. that happened at Halloween, just in case you're wondering. And yeah, and obviously if you could smash that like button, I really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel, and that helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.